Island Master. Alright, well, back down we go into the archives. It's just so disturbing. I don't want to go there. I don't want to fight all of them. Alright. Is everybody ready? Some capacity. There's a button here. Food and cheese. Food, torch, and cheese. Well, I mean, hey, we got what the rat's going to eat for a little while. Aren't you happy, Nightbot? Night, Dad. That place does not look safe and sane. I don't think I'm ever going to not be afraid of this place. Oh, hell no. Not these creatures. So you remember the flyer before? Yeah, now picture the very, very same, but they can shoot lightning. No, you ain't cutting me off. I know you ain't cutting me off. I'm not letting you cut me off. Oh, sweet. Made it out into the open. I didn't think that thing could rapid fire. I'm not gonna lie. There's another one behind him. I'm cut off. No, I'm not. Thank you. Alright. Leather-skinned terrors. It's just one of you now. Just keep changing direction. It'll confuse the AI, so he'll eventually die to the attacks that are already on him. It's like, our damage is so inconsistent. Sometimes we hit like 80s, 90s, and then other times we just barely whiff. Or deal exactly 1 point of damage, or do something similarly stupid. I really wish we could fix it. Not this puzzle again. So this is a puzzle. I don't think we have a ladder on this side. No, we don't. So if I fall down there, I have to fight these oozes. This is a puzzle, one of those puzzles where the moment you start it, you must end it. And as of right now, I don't think I have that ability to end it, at least not without a very, very inglorious death. So we're going to try to restore ourselves. And you're starving because you're using your energy. We can get lucky, because there is a way to kill one of these guys. What has to happen is I need both these oozes to corner themselves. Kind of like so. If you catch them unaware, you can hit them fairly hard. This is going to suck, I can already tell. Because we have no time to waste. We just need to start hitting them and hitting them now. I can put a little bit of distance between myself and this ooze. But that's about all I got going for me. Drink. Alright. Well. Too bad. I'm gonna have to admit, I'd lived, at least. Now the real test, is there anything else that can try to kill us down here? Right, this should take me back to where I was. Is what I would say, were it not for the fact that I also know that one of these staircases has a secret right next to it. Why am I looking for secrets? That usually means more enemies to fight. Wait, that's the secret! I remember now! Okay, the solution to this puzzle we're going to learn later is very obnoxious. Oh, I actually have alchemy now. Hang on. How do I make the antidote again? Antidote, etherweed, falcon sky. So let us do exactly this. There you go. You can start healing again. Also, by the way, health potions. Health potions for everyone. I'll start explaining the whole why I'm excited for this puzzle, because this is a fairly clever puzzle. That you wouldn't easily notice, but actually does have some hints if you had paid attention to the area we were wandering in, as to how to actually solve it. So, let's see here. First things first. What else? Still waiting for us. So, the puzzle here is the Path of the Eagle. You'll note that there's some really odd discoloration on the floor, in some areas compared to others. The Path of the Eagle is simple. As long as you step onto stone, you're fine. And don't worry, that's kind of intentional. Well, maybe no, right, it's the depression. It's not the stone yet. That's a different puzzle solution. You can also pick up some more shurikens here in case you're that kind of person who wants to use shurikens at this point, but I've already proven that magic is superior. Right, so I messed up. The solution I was implementing is a completely different solution to a different puzzle entirely. You're actually just supposed to follow the depression here. Wish I remembered what this solution... I think it's if you're going on the return trip, it will tell you the solution to this puzzle. Or that's a solution to this puzzle if you're on the return trip. I think I can say as many useless statements as I want to say, and eventually get a point across. So, Path of the Eagle. Forward, forward. There, we have a torch right here. There is more food, which we're going to grab later, but right now, I want to finish the Path of the Eagle puzzle, because this is going to, I think, give us the very last benefit available. Or this will give us the very last... The very last idol. That's what I meant. I couldn't say it because I am an absolute tool, but this will be the very last thing we actually need to do. The disguised path is the path back. I know this path well, and we will follow it. Just something else I need to grab first. So the stones on the floor, this is the disguised path. The very particular one that you must follow. Now we have all the stone figures to pass through this. This way. Alright, that's the way forward. Duh. I'm sorry, I got myself confused. These puzzles are both alternating puzzles. Completing one will automatically complete the other, but completing one will reset the other puzzle for you to complete. I also was a complete tool. I actually need to run through this puzzle all over again because I left the food behind, and, well, as glorious farmers as we know how much food is necessary, especially on this adventure. More etherweed, and more black moss. Sweet. You can eat some of this. You know what? Who else needs food? Wizard always needs food badly. Bread is good, and you could also do with a lizard on a stick. I swear there's like a hidden button somewhere that's missing. I guess I'm actually just crazy. I feel like this door should open, and it leads to somewhere. I don't know where the button is that activates it. Oh well. Alright. Well, we have all 4 of the treasures. We don't have to go to any more side rooms down here. Hang on, I need to go back to this area, because I don't think I actually found everything I physically could have found. I feel like I've left multiple things behind. Wish the rat folks would be silent. What the heck is this room for? Maybe it's just a little one-off place? No, Grimrock doesn't do things like that. There is a purpose to this room. Just need to find it. Crossbow quarrels. Mirror chestplate, which is a part of the mirror set of equipment. And there's another area entirely. Light armor. Resist all. Well, I'd normally like to hold on to the reed armor set, but I think having better resistances And better protection is more worth it in the long run. Here, let's toss the reed armor set off on you, because we don't need the reed armor set anymore. Or I should say, we should hold on to it just in case we need it for something. Right, so that area, if I remember correctly, is a puzzle area. I don't remember what puzzle it's for, but it is for a puzzle. And this one, we're supposed to be able to get into this room somehow, because there's that cudgel over there that we should be able to grab. Meaning I'm missing either a button, switch, or something. Allows us to get in there. Actually, more accurately, probably a button here that I've completely neglected. I hate you. Alright. I will gladly take you. Die. Die already. Eat. Thank you for not trapping. Why? Goodness. Alright. Well, here we are. A secret has been located. Zarok dies again. I mean, everybody's dying here. We are severely underleveled for what we're supposed to be able to deal with. And this is the Morning Star, which I think is a heavy weapon. Yes. And it's a significantly better heavy weapon than what Zarok currently has in the form of this battle axe, which he will gladly replace. Only 4 points of damage. On a firearm? I doubt it. That's one down. Alright, Skeleton Man, come on. Step forward. The love of all stop signs in the galaxy, cease and desist. Well, that, my friend, sounds like you're doing engineering exactly the way any good dwarf would. Dig greedily, dig deep, don't care about scale. Scale, what's that? Alright, so this portal's not what we're looking for. I guess the only way out is just to go and press the button again, and the only thing that was worth it is a slight gear upgrade for our good heavy weapons expert. And now we have to go back and raise him from the dead once again. Also, welcome, Flare. If you couldn't tell, we are having a time just keeping our people alive. We've solved a lot of puzzles. We got through Desaroon, which was one of the other hurdles. Not the biggest hurdle we're going to face, simply because we just don't have a powerful enough group just yet to handle it. But we're getting pretty close. Alright. I think this puzzle actually does give... Right, this was what the puzzle was. And there's a crab. Alright, crab person. I tried to kill you last time by cheesing you out, but that really didn't work. So as long as I'm not an idiot, I shouldn't have that happen again. Also, the nice thing about the new weapon that Zarok contains, or Zarok Abcoius has, is the fact that it ignores some enemy armor, which I think we're starting to deal with lots of armored foes, which is why we're having so much trouble dealing damage to them. Alright, you're on fire. You've got multiple darts underneath your carapace that are further aggravating wounds. You're getting stabbed, slashed, and crushed. I was gonna ask if you could just die, please. Why don't I put the Falcon Sky in your inventory? I've been making that joke since before you got here. Sorry if you're a little bit late to the party. Alright. That turns off the fireball machine. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be a mimic, because this game, the game designers of this didn't really think this through and thought, hey, if we just throw more mimics at the player, that seems like a brilliant idea. It seems like it will cause no trouble, no stress, and no annoyance whatsoever. Especially with a flamethrower directly behind them. So, let's lockpick this place. Oh, hey! Never mind. Late gauntlets. And more darts for the dart thrower. Neat. I thought there was a secret involving this stuff, and blockers and teleporters, but I don't think there was. Alright, so we got the mirror armor, we got more darts for us to use, we have plate gauntlets, so the moment Zarok is capable of using heavy armor, he can use the heaviest armor. I've explored the vast majority of this place, except we have 2 secrets that still elude us. And right now, I really don't feel like dealing with those secrets. But I will anyway, for the sake of the show. And yes, I know that most of our people are close to their next level. I don't want to be... I want to be efficient with my food, simply because I just don't have enough of it remaining to use. Scroll beats rock. Rock beat sword cuts paper. That's the inverse. I don't think the inverse is what we're looking for. Wanted to reopen this just to make sure I didn't miss anything inside here, like a, oh hey, flip this switch, please. Or something equally dumb, because I want to get access to whatever's up there, but I just don't remember how. Because I've done all possible combinations. I don't want to unlock that area because I can hear some abominations that are right behind me. Crystal Shard of Protection. Protect the party from physical damage for 40 seconds. That is, I guess, worth holding on to. Oh, there was something else to this place. Oh well, I'm not gonna go retrieve that stuff. What are you, crazy? I don't need any of it. Alright. Well, there is one area left that we can easily just unlock without any further puzzles. And, let's go, meet them. Hello, nice to see you. Oi! Alright, that wasn't so bad. More lockpicks, so that we can use those in the future. The flying ones have been killed off. And now we have to go kill more crab people. There's one stage to the crab life cycle, and it is crab. I realized my mistake right then and there, and, well, let's not get cornered, shall we? Maybe I could try Grimrock Pacifist. Only killing bosses, nothing else. The cries for accuracy are deafening. The cries to just level accuracy just that little bit are possibly the strongest I think I've ever heard in recent history. But we will not answer those cries until much, much later, when we actually have our good gear and equipment. So we're just going to keep missing until then. You above us still? Yeah. Buzz off. God! Dungeon crabs, most lethal thing in North America. Okay, you went around the corner, finally. There we go, finally. Heal back to full. Can you imagine if I did the farmer run, but I turned on the effect where you can only use the restoration crystals exactly once? Can you just imagine how annoying that playthrough would be? For like, even a mere moment. Just imagine. Crystal Shard of Recharging. Well, we aren't going to use this just yet, so we're just going to hide it in our own little corner and see what else happens. Tome of Fire. This should be fire resistance? Yes. So I gave you poison resist, right? No. Should I put fire resist on someone? You have why do you have 48 resist fire. So you have a lot of strength, and strength for some reason means fire resistance. A lot of resist cold as well. Maybe... you'll get resist fire in, like, a couple levels, so I'll give this to Zarok so he can continue to be a pseudo-tank, and just so we can have someone survive the sewers. Someone decent survive the sewers. I probably should give it to the mage, but the mage should be able to protect himself. Anyway.